Hi, and welcome to another episode of Butters the CH Kitten. Today we're doing chomps and stretchies, which means we'll be taking you through Butters' meal routine and his daily exercises. For those of you who have seen our previous physiotherapy videos, this is an updated stretching routine that we've done because Butters has improved so much over the past couple of months. Hi, little sister. This is little sister. She's our resident troublemaker. And here she is trying to eat Butters' food before it's even in his bowl.
Hey, little sister, come out.
Now that little sister has been banished from the bathroom, let's get started feeding Butters. Today, Butters is eating his absolute favorite food, Hill's turkey and liver pate. I think it smells disgusting, but he loves it. Here, I'm making sure that his bowl is secure so it won't tip over, and that his wheelchair wheels are facing the right way. Okay, Butters, time to get chomping. Now it's time for some adorable Butters chomping ASMR. And be sure to stick around for his exercises coming up in a few minutes.
Yeah. Good job, Bubba. Good boy.
What a good boy! Now that he's all done his supper, it's time to start his exercises. First, we have to take the little orange boy out of his wheelchair. Here we go! Then we start his big stretches and bends to make sure that any air bubbles that are in his tummy get burped out. Butters has done some pretty impressive burps in his day. And of course he gets lots of cuddles and kisses along the way to let him know that he is doing such a good job with his stretches. Now we're practicing standing up. Because of his condition, Butters doesn't have any natural sense of balance. And because he spends most of his time lying down, he never developed enough muscle tone to stand on his own. So we have to develop that for him. That's why he looks so skinny. It's not because he doesn't eat enough, as you've already seen. It's because he doesn't have any muscle on his body. In the past few months, however, he has improved so much. The muscles in his hind legs used to feel like jello, but now they're starting to get some definition. And his front legs used to have absolutely no muscle at all, but now he's starting to get funny little kitty cat biceps. Woo, good shake, Butters. Recently, we've been working on getting Butters to step one paw at a time. Up to now, he's been doing a whole bunch of steps with his front paws, and then a whole bunch of steps with his back paws, kind of like an accordion. So we're working on getting him into a pattern where he steps one front paw, and then one back paw, and then the other front paw, and the other back paw. Not only is this much closer to the way a cat would walk naturally, it's also better for his balance because it allows him to keep one paw in the front and one paw in the back on the ground at all times. And it gives him the opportunity to shift his weight from one side to the other, making it easier to step. Butters is always so proud of himself whenever he reaches the end of the mat. Here we go again, round 2. Here, Butters decided he wanted to have a little bit of a stretch, so we're working on his flexibility. The goal is for him to be eventually able to lie flat down on the ground, just like you'd see a regular cat stretching out in the sun. And now, he's decided to stand up again. Look at the strength in those hind legs. Good boy! I always start by moving Butters' left paw, because I read somewhere that all cats are left paw dominant, kind of like the way humans can be left-handed or right-handed. I have no idea whether that's true or not, but it seems to work for Butters. Look at him picking up his back leg and taking a little step. Good job! Lately, we've been working on improving his front leg flexibility. His back legs are relatively able to bend and stretch, but his front legs are extremely stiff. When I first started doing this stretch with him a few months ago, he could barely move his paws at all, even with all of my help. But now, look at him go. Time to flip over and do the other side. Did you see Butters stick his tongue out? That meant he finally did his dinner burp. So rude, Butters. When we do these stretches, I always make sure to be very careful about only moving his paws as much as he can do on his own. Improving mobility is a really long process and has to be done in increments. You can't rush something like this. Now we're checking to see how Butter's balance is doing. He has some really good days and some really off days. Sometimes all he needs is a small paw adjustment, and then he can stand up on his own pretty well. There he goes! Other times, he has absolutely no sense of balance whatsoever and can't even stand up for 1 second by himself. Today he's getting pretty ambitious. You can see him thinking about how to take a step. He's not quite there yet, but that's okay. We'll help him out. Here we go. Bend and stretch. And the other leg, bend and stretch.
Yeah.
The little boy's all worn out from doing so much standing up. So we're going to do some cool down stretches. These stretches increase his range of motion, and they also mimic kneading. I think he likes these ones a lot. Look at his little slow blinks. He's all worn out now and almost ready for bed. Look at that sweet little face. One last scratch between the ears. And it's time to get ready for bed. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.